and I see a letter. Is that a letter? Is it a letter? I have a letter! You wrote me a letter! Hello there, how are you all doing? I hope you're all doing well. So I am so excited for today's video because I have been anticipating this box for however long it's been since I first heard about it. Could be 2 months, could be 6 years for all I know. This year has just gone fast and slow at all the same times. It's just, I hate this year. I was very kindly sent the Jazza's Ultimate Creativity Collection by Jazza, and I'm so incredibly grateful for it because this is the biggest, most expensive, incredibly jam-packed full, huge art box that has ever existed in the history of art boxes. This thing is honestly probably like £20. It is so heavy. It is valued at over $769. There's 3 boxes inside and it's so cool. I feel like a kid again, or I feel like me a year ago when I was unboxing the Jazza's Jazzy Art Box that I kept calling the Jazza's Arty Art Box, which is also wrong. The Jazza's Arty Art Box. I was like a big child. I was so excited. I got a note from Jazza inside. And I was so excited. It's not often you get a letter from your inspirations, is it? And the quality of that box was amazing. So the fact that he has released 3 boxes in one is just incredible. For the whole set, it costs $365, or you can buy them individually as well for, this one's $99, this one is $99, but this huge one in the middle is $199. So it's up to you whether you buy them all individually or if you buy them as a set like I've got. Now, if I was to open each box and use every single item in these boxes in one video, the video would probably be over 2 hours long, and I'm not gonna subject all of you to 2 hours of me, don't worry. So there'll be 3 videos this week, today, Saturday, and next Wednesday, all at 2 p.m. EST. Today I'll be opening and using the incredible Inky box. On Saturday, I'll be opening and using the Mega Minis box. And on Wednesday, I'll be opening the Super Sculpture box. And because Jazza was so kind to send this to me for free, I really would like to give back to one of you while also supporting Jazza as well. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hold a giveaway. So if any of you would like to win one of these boxes, all you need to do to enter is make sure that you give the video a thumbs up, make sure you subscribe to me, and also leave a comment down below telling me which box that you want, why you would like it, and also leave your Twitter or Instagram handle so I can get in contact with you if you win. Also bonus points if you do this with the video on Saturday and Wednesday. But basically, yeah, just leave a comment telling me which box you'd like and I will buy one for the winner. Now I'm gonna stop talking now because I have some stuff to unbox. Okay, so we are gonna open up the incredible Inky box and I see a letter. Is that a letter? Is it a letter? I have a letter! You wrote me a letter! It says my name on it. That's so cool. What's this? What's this? Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I have a letter from Jazza. I feel like a kid again. Dear Chloe Rose, you got another letter. I feel very privileged and honored. Thank you so much, Jazza. It was so fun seeing your creativity with the Jazzy box. So this time, there's a lot more stuff. These 3 boxes represent the mediums I found the most surprise, joy, and satisfaction in over the years, and I hope they bring as much joy to you. Keep being amazing, Jazza. I have a little, such official, much fancy little thing. This is so cool. I love it. Thank you so much, Jazza. This is so awesome. I'm going to just put this on my wall somewhere. Every time that I feel uncreative, I'll be like, hey, Jazza called me amazing. A message from Smart Art Box. We would like to inform you that with this early release edition, Jazza's instructional booklets will not be included. Jazza actually told me this yesterday. He just told me that if I had trouble with anything, just to let him know, because these boxes do not have the booklets in yet because he's still working on them, but when you receive them, they will have the booklets inside. Okay, so inside the Jazza's incredible Inky box, we have, wow, this is so beautifully packed. We have the Cappuccino book. So this is by Hahnemühle. It is 120 GM, 55 pounds, 80 pages. The cover is so smooth as well. Okay, inside the pages are literally like a cappuccino color. I guess that's where the cappuccino thing comes from. That is really, really nice. Next up, I'm just gonna, because my eyeballs were like drawn to this beautiful brush, I'm gonna pull this one out. This is oh, it's so shiny, it's so pretty. This is a Royal & Langnickel Crafter's Choice Pro number 4, and it's in like a gold, rose gold stuff. Well, technically it's kind of the color of my lamp. Don't fall, don't fall. There we go. This is a gorgeous paintbrush. I mean, I'm easily amused, but it's a very pretty paintbrush. Ooh, this is like one of those math books you used to have. Do you remember in math class you used to have like graphing paper? This is essentially what this is. It's for calligraphy. Okay. This makes me nervous because I'm crap at calligraphy. Next up we have a Durabright white, opaque white paper sheet set. Ooh, it's so smooth. I think they use this for like alcohol inks, or am I wrong? It says 90% isopropyl alcohol will clean off virtually anything, giving you a clean surface. So out of curiosity, I'm gonna do a bit of research in a minute to figure out what this is actually for, but it's very smooth, very film-like, because it is a film. Next up in the incredible inky box, we have, okay, I'm gonna leave this one till last because this actually is customized to be Jazza on it. But this one, metallic calligraphy set. A metallic calligraphy set by Jacquard with Pearl X and Gum Arabic. I think I've had a couple of these in boxes before, and they're really, really nice because you actually mix the pigments up. So we have, oh wow, we have a lot here. I'm just gonna chuck them on the table. So we have 10 pearl pigments here. This is just 8 of them because I can't hold more than that. Basically, these can be used as calligraphy ink. So you basically mix equal parts of the pigment with the gum arabic, and essentially you make your own pigment, and it's really, really fun. The branding on this box is amazing. Like, there's so much work gone into this. Next up, we have some Elegant Writer Speedball calligraphy markers. These are crisp chisel nibs containing a free-flowing acid-free ink. These Elegant Writer markers are the ideal tool for creating beautiful calligraphy projects. So this is all about like calligraphy and inks in general. And again, I'm not good with calligraphy. Well, I've never actually given it a go. I gave like hand lettering a go, but calligraphy is very different to that. At least I think it is. So we basically have 4 different sizes. We have 3mm, 2.5mm, 2mm, and I'm guessing there's 2 the same. These look fun, so I'm excited to give them a go. Next up, we have a little paintbrush here. This one is another one of those beautiful gold, rose gold colors. Again, by Royal and Langnickel, and this is a size, I actually don't know what size this is. It's kind of rubbed off a little bit. Wait, can I see it? Nope. Can't find it. I really like these a lot. Very, very aesthetically pleasing. Then we have some, these are definitely alcohol inks. I recognize these from previous art boxes. These ones are, let me see. Okay, these are alcohol inks, and we have 4 different shades. We have aqua green, we have amethyst, we have rainbow, and we have tangerine. And I've never physically used alcohol inks before. I've received them, but I've just never used them. So I'm very excited to see what we can create. I do like the colors that he's added together though. These are very pretty together. Next up, we have some bubble wrap. This is some high quality bubble wrap that we can all definitely not use in this box because it doesn't belong. We have some alcohol inks, I believe. Watercolor inks. Okay, nice. These are by Graphics, aqua inks. And we have red, blue, and yellow. I'm not sure what we're gonna make with this stuff yet, but I like that he's put in the primary colors because you can make so many different colors with primary colors. Got some more bubble wrap. Last but not least, we have the Jazza's Deluxe Writing Collection. And I'm very excited for this because it feels kind of weighty. I've just realized I threw that box on the floor. And if we open it up, oh my gosh, this is so cool. It's beautiful. It's got his little avatar on the box, which is really cute. And then we have all of the dip pen nibs, which I'm definitely going to stab myself with and cut myself at some point. Then we have some, oh, we have like a little pot of ink, a little feather pen ink. And then we have this beautiful, beautiful glass dip pen. That is so pretty. Wow, that is gorgeous. I really like that a lot. We have 7 dip pen nibs. Do you call them nibs? I hope you do. You have the nibs. One is already inside the glass dip pen and the rest are inside the set. We have a little metal thing that we can like be all old-fashioned and fancy. Oh, I like this. Hang on, I'm going to be fancy now. That's so cute. Look at me. I feel like I should be in Harry Potter or something. I love that. That is absolutely awesome. Jazza, amazing job on the first box. I'm so excited to see what I can do with this. So this is everything that's inside the box. I'm really, really excited to try it all out. So let's get started. Okay, so inside our inky box, we have all of our lovely stuff here, as you can see. I think what I'm gonna start off by doing is I'm just gonna take this and I'm going to use this to swatch everything. I'm gonna practice some calligraphy words, I guess, on this paper. Still don't know what these are for. I should probably research actually. Let me have a look. So it looks like you can actually use these for inks and just spreading out the inks onto it. Okay, so we're gonna swatch out the alcohol inks first of all and try not to make a mess everywhere. Too late. So this doesn't soak in, and I think that's really neat. Oh, damn it, crap. This is the amethyst. Then we have tangerine. They stink. They smell so bad. We have our rainbow. And I feel like rainbow needs to just like go over the top. Oh, that's so pretty. What the heck? Oh, it's like a little coral reef a little bit. Oh, that's so nice. I can see the sparkle. Do you see the sparkle? I'm just gonna like play around with this because it looks so fun. I really love the way that this works. Like, that is so nice. And it's so simple too. That's what I'm amazed at. Like, to make something really like abstract and pretty. Let me try adding some more tangerine in. Damn, this is satisfying as heck. And like, you can see the like glittering. Can you see the glittery kind of look to that? That is so pretty. Honestly, the only thing I would say about this is it really smells very strong. So I would definitely recommend that you have some sort of ventilation because this is very strong. I feel like that would make a really pretty tray or something. Like, that is gorgeous. Okay, I'm gonna leave that one there and I'm gonna make a second one now because I'm having way too much fun with this. Okay, we're gonna stick this one here. Gonna do some purple dots and then I'm gonna add some little green. I'm gonna add a little bit of yellow. Oh, it looks like a galaxy. It literally looks like a oh, this is so cool. These are my two that I've made so far. I really wanna like draw a bear and have this like surrounding him somehow. Oh, he's got two little feet. It's like a blob man with two little feet, look. That's cute. We'll give it like a little constellation effect. Cute, look at that. Okay, so these are our 3 alcohol ink artworks. These look so neat. Like, a lot of you that do this all the time probably think, wow, that looks bad. But you know what? This was so fun. The colors and everything, just the way it blends is so pretty. This is my favorite thing I've made in a long time and it only took me like 5 minutes. It was very satisfying. Okay, next up, I'm gonna test out these markers. If I can get into them. Great, that's on the floor. So we have the 2mm. Oh, that's a straight line. That's wonderful. That's great. Okay, that's definitely not it. But there we go, that's the 2mm one. Let's try the 2.5. Another non-straight line. Nope, it's not gonna work. And last up, we're gonna use the 3mm. I don't even know how to hold this properly. Okay, straight down. See, a lot of modern calligraphy is kind of like hand lettering, but it's still like old-fashioned. Calligraphy is so much neater and more professional, strict, straight looking than hand lettering. Tombow markers are pretty easy because they're brush pens. I mean, I'm really bad at it, but that's what I would do with a Tombow marker. But I really don't know how I would use a calligraphy pen to achieve that. So I think what I'm gonna do is do some research.
The top of the pen slanted at a
45 degree angle. Okay. No, that's a slanted line. Okay, so this is very different to brush lettering. Brush lettering, I can kind of wrap my head around. Calligraphy, definitely not. I feel like getting any half decent at calligraphy would involve so many hours and hours and hours and hours of practice. So I think what I'm gonna do for now is just copy some words. And I know minimum is a word that people are always going on about. So we're gonna try, oh, I've just mim, that says mim. Let's try again. I mussed up, I buggered up. Yeah. Oh, that's so wonky, no. Oh, that's so bad. That is so bad. It looks like a bunch of scribbled lines. Okay, I'm gonna try the bigger nib because I feel like maybe I'd have more success with that. Okay, this is working a little bit better. Yeah, that looks great. I'm not good at this in one tiny little bit, if I'm being honest with you. I spelt mim again. Why am I doing that? Mini-me. I spelled mini-me. Mini-me. That's not right either. One more try. I mean, kind of, but not really. Maybe I'm gonna try my name, and it's probably gonna be incorrect. C-H-L-O. I don't know how you do an E. Oh no, heck, that's not a frickin' E, that's a P! Now, I've never used one of these, but from the oldie worldy films that I've watched, they stick it in there, right? Is that what you do?
The little hole is the well that holds the ink after dipping your pen in.
I'm confused. Okay, if I put more on. Ooh, okay. Oh, it's cute.
It's almost
I buggered that up. These are neat. I've never really known how to use these before, but apparently this little hole here that you can't see right now is a reservoir that kind of somewhat holds the ink. Okay, he is not perfect, but I did him in like 5 minutes. We're just gonna do that as an experiment to now try this ink pen, because I feel like this is what I'm most familiar with. And if I was to actually buy this box, this is probably what I would actually use it for versus the calligraphy. Ooh, you know what? The dip pen is actually quite nice because it has the two little prongs. I'm still not very good at control with a dip pen because I'm just getting it everywhere. I think I've got the hang of the flow, the ebb and flow of the ink. It's mostly on my hands at this point, but still, I think I've got the hang of it. Oh no! I went too heavy-handed, it's gone through to the next page. Pooh! I should have put paper there. And I really like the way that it works. And if I draw my name... Oh, I feel like Harry Potter from the Chamber of Secrets when he wrote Tom Marvolo Riddle. Nice. I don't really know what I'm doing, but it kind of works. This bear is terrible, let's ignore that. So something I want to try now is swatching some of these pigments. So I needed some cups the other day, like disposable ones, but I obviously didn't want to buy a bunch of like regular plastic ones. So I found these compostable ones on on Amazon. And I'm gonna basically use these to mix up some of this gum arabic. Now I'm just eyeballing this because I like to live on the edge. I like that a lot. Okay, so we have our blue. Look how rich they are. Really nice copper. Okay, so these are the swatches from all of the pigments. Very, very beautiful, very shiny, very metallic, and honestly, very vibrant. I'm amazed at those pigments. I think what I'll do now is I will test out these watercolor inks so you can see those swatches as well. Wow, okay, these are gorgeous. So we have our pigments and we have our watercolor inks. These are all the swatches. But yeah, on regular paper, you could definitely use all of these. I'm just not sure how you get this beautiful blend on regular paper because obviously this is like a film. Okay, so I, for the first time ever, used a bit of masking fluid to create this polar bear with the inks, and it kind of worked, kind of didn't. The ink doesn't work with water, so when I tried to put pigment on the polar bear, it just didn't blend well with the inks, so that was my mistake, and I'm not even going to bother showing you because it was a fail, and this video is getting way too long anyway. Instead, I just decided to play around with the alcohol inks again and use a hairdryer this time, and this worked really nicely. I used some of the gold pigment over the top to create a more cracked effect, but the pigment doesn't really like the alcohol inks on this paper very much, but I forced it to work and it came out really nicely. Okay, so this is how it turned out. It's got a bit of gold in there. I wish it had been a little bit thinner, but this is kind of how it turned out. I really, really love playing with these alcohol inks. I think they're really a lot of fun. As for the calligraphy side of things, I could definitely use more practice with, and I definitely will going forward because I know how much Jazza enjoys it. As for the calligraphy side of this box, that's something I definitely need a lot of practice behind the scenes with, but I now have the supplies that I need to make it as good as I can, so I will definitely practice with it going forward. So thank you so incredibly much for watching this video. I really, really hope that you enjoyed it. Please feel free to check out the next 2 videos in the series. And yes, for now, thank you so much to Jazza for sending me this box. I'm really excited to show you the next one. Take care of yourselves, and I will see you in the next video.